If you're thinking to buy another vehicle, or you might even looking for your first time, I would like to share my personal list of questions which I always ask before I even go and check the vehicle. 13 questions I put down on a list. If I will miss anything, please put down in the comment section below and help all of us to avoid waste of time, waste of money. Remember, time is the greatest value. It's decreasing over time, and don't feel regretted and make a better choices. Let's get started from 1 up to 13, straight to the point. And question number 1 we should ask, that is vehicle registered on your name? Is the title of the vehicle on your name? Who is the legal owner? That's the best ideal scenario, to talk straight to the owner. Sometimes people sell for someone else, that might be okay, but always make the option to talk to the owner of the vehicle. You can buy a great car from the dealer as well, nothing wrong with that. And yeah, people flip the cars. I would say you can find the great ones as well, but ideal scenario is to go and buy straight from the owner. And second question, you ask yourself, do I have enough information about the make, model and year range vehicle I'm interested in? Do the market research, how much on average that vehicle costs, depends from those factors, and the mileage as well. And the second thing, look deeply, and if any recalls were on the vehicle, what is a known issue about it, any defects, cost of the repairs, and get that consumers reviews and have that idea what you might deal with. Google, YouTube, read the forums and get much information and be more well informed and equipped when you go and start looking in details. That's the second one. And third question, ask about the vehicle title. It could be different from the country to country. And is it a clean title? No accidents, no collisions, no thefts, no rebuild, no salvage. It could be the clean title, rebuilt after vehicle was an accident, it was repaired, passed inspection, and then put back on the road, and that reason will give vehicle the rebuild title. If vehicle has a salvage title, it needs to be repaired properly, inspected. If it will pass the inspection, that vehicle can be put back on the road. Depends on the type of damage. It can be fire, flood, or vandalism, or it can be the collision. That's if you're looking for a vehicle which you can go and drive. I would say stick to clean title, or rebuild might be okay. Depends from the severity of that repair. If it's rebuild title, ask what type of collision, when that happened, where that happened, and the cost of the repair. And then you can be more informed about how big was the repair and how serious the collision, because it's always better to buy a vehicle with a clean title. But if it's old vehicle, sometimes you can find a really great car with minor repairs done, and vehicle will have a rebuild title. I won't say those vehicles you should avoid, but you need to be more careful when you go and check the vehicle with a rebuild status. If you're not a mechanic, you don't know much about the vehicles, I would probably avoid vehicles with the salvage titles. That's a number 3. Number 4, ask, is it a local vehicle? Because depends on the country, it can be different provinces, different states, different territories, and when you move the vehicle from one province or one state to another, vehicle needs to go through the government safety technical inspection. That can be expensive. It might not even pass the inspection. Some repairs might need to be done. That can cost time, money. I would personally avoid vehicles with out of province or from another place, But if you really see that vehicle worth it, you might think to go through that process. It's totally up to you, but easiest way, just go and get the local vehicle. That's a number 4. Question number 5, ask seller or dealer. Well, you don't ask dealer, but ask seller, if you're talking straight to the owner, why she or he is selling the vehicle. They should have a reason why they want to let it go, and listen carefully and check if it's true or not. Sometimes people downsize, upsize, buy a new vehicle. Sometimes they need the money, or sometimes things can happen for the bad and people lose their license, they cannot drive, or any other conditions might come up. Keep that in mind, why they're selling that vehicle, because could be some hidden issues and problems with the vehicle. Let that figured out first before you pay the money. Number 6, I would personally ask for the VIN number, vehicle identification number. Ask the seller to take a picture, and then you go online. You can go to the government office where you will be registering your vehicle, and do the Carfax, or ask them to make a report about any history of that vehicle available. There's some accidents, again collisions, some financial disputes, bank loans, or it could be some legal issues with the vehicle. Make sure you have that before you will pay for the vehicle. Otherwise, after the owning the vehicle, after you bought the vehicle, then you end it with certain legal issues, and you should definitely avoid that. That's number 6. Number 7, ask the owner about any repairs, maintenances which were done to the vehicle in a recent time, back 5 years, and if he can prove it with some receipts from the repair shop, from the other auto parts stores he bought some parts, that will be great. And also ask for how long do you own the vehicle, how long you have been owning the vehicle, and since that, which time and where you bought that vehicle. And also with the, for example, with the Carfax report, you will see how many owners previously the vehicle had, and talk to the current owner and make those things clear, because you might face the more issues with the vehicle mechanical condition, and try to be aware. That's number 7. Yeah. And number 8, because we started talking about the vehicle mechanical condition, and what is the most important part of the vehicle? Right, that's a chassis, that's the body, that's the frame, and everything's pretty much can be fixed. But if you have a issue with the frame or vehicle unibody, chassis, that's the most important part of the vehicle, most expensive to fix. And what I mean by that, make sure there's no structural rust on the vehicle. Some surface rust could be okay if vehicle is old, or especially if vehicle came from the salt belt. I would say stay away and find vehicle with no rust, minimum rust, like almost no rust. Look more options. That's the number 8. We're up to number 9, and number 9 is how is easy to get parts and services for the vehicle you're thinking to buy. Specifically talking about imported vehicles which were not sold on specific market. For example, some people, they import a vehicle from another country, get it passed through the inspection and registered it. As example, we have lots of imports from Japan, as a Mitsubishi Delica, small diesel, awesome vehicle, so much fun to drive, but you cannot get any parts from any local auto parts store. Online, sometimes it's hard to get, and none of the repair shops, almost none of them, generally saying, repair shops will work on them because they have no manuals, they won't guarantee their work, hard to make an alignment, and how to, like, every single simple repair can turn into the big things because you cannot order a part from the local auto parts store, and it can be really hard to get it fixed. Plus, it will cost way more money than you buy locals. Find it out how many vehicles were made, and that's probably will be good indication. There's lots of aftermarket parts for the vehicle. If it's a local vehicle, there's no problem. Everyone knows how to fix. Parts are on stock, easy available, no hassle, no headache, and no money wasted and time. That's number 9. Cost of parts, how they're easy available, and how simple to fix the vehicle. I would say stay away from imports. Number 10, we're talking about the money, about the price tag. I will say if a vehicle more than 100 kilometers away, talk about the digits and ask the seller if she or he willing to negotiate the price and flexible with it. You know, there's nothing wrong to ask about 15, 20%, sometimes 10% discount. If you're really interested in 10%, there's nothing wrong. This is a general market rule. Just be respectful and make sure it will fit in your budget. If it's more than 100 kilometers away, get that clear first before you even go. And the number 11, why you need that vehicle? What are you going to do? What is the purpose of the vehicle? What will be main goal of what you will use it for? Are you going to pull a trailer? You need a big diesel truck and you're going to pull more than 2 times a week? Or do you need an all-wheel drive or 4x4? You might better buy SUV or wagon or minivan, or just a small hatchback will be good. Just answer that question, because that will affect the cost of insurance, cost of maintenance, cost of fuel, and you might notice that vehicle is not the right vehicle for the job. Just figure out those things. That will be one of the things you should probably answer. There's so many mosquitoes before you even will start looking for the vehicle. Number 12, ask for any extras. Extras with the car, like winter tires on the rims, winter wheels, for roof racks, roof storage units, any extras, camping gear, any other equipment could be on the vehicle, like tidy tanks, toolboxes, whatever can be included. Or even sometimes people will give you unused spare parts, fluids. They might have so many things in their garage. They're selling the vehicle, they won't ever use them. They could go with the vehicle for the same price, for free, be just included. Or you might have a good deal, get a set of winter tires for a few $100 or even $100. You never know, they could be the awesome addition. Ask that. That is a thing you probably should never forget. Question number 13 on my list, last one. Ask about tuning, lift, modifications, about those things, chipping. because vehicle can come with a lots of aftermarket performance parts. You should be aware, especially unprofessionally made lifts on trucks, or leveling kits, or ECU reprogramming, installing aftermarket engine components for better boost, changing exhaust pipes, or all those things can affect the vehicle. Lots people lower the vehicle, and lots of things really can be ended in problematic future repairs, because you won't know what is that, and then even bringing it back to the lots of mosquitoes to the original state, that could be the challenge. Make sure you ask all those things, and personally I will stay away from any modifications, lists, some unprofessionally made tuning. Just stick to stock. In my opinion, factory stock is the best, especially if you're looking for a used vehicle. You can do your own changes later, put lift, add things, modify, tune, but that will be done by you, not someone else. That's the last one. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching. I was so glad to share my limited knowledge and experience to help you to avoid the mistakes and make a better choice. And if you like the video, and if you would like to support my hobby YouTube channel, go and watch more videos, and feel free to subscribe. If I missed anything, put it down in the comment section below, and see you next time. Stay safe. Bye now.